folks. Main man, Lucky Lance from Golgari Midrange and Standard. Hope you guys are excited for it. I know I am, at least for the time being. Like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major_Riot_. That is my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. So you're watching this live on Twitch. Please consider following. Watch this on YouTube. Please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. And you can also follow me on Twitter for reasons unknown. That's right. Follow Major Riot on Twitch and Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe to Major Riot on YouTube for the low cost of free. Don't delay. Do it now for a guaranteed outburst of rage, confusion, and even sometimes joy. I always have a disclaimer, though, of course. I am not responsible for a sudden increase in top deck and only lands, being wrecked by Ragavan, or being unable to find your sideboard cards. If that starts happening to you, it has nothing to do with me. But I've always just got to cover my own ass. But as you can tell, I do enjoy playing Magic the Gathering, although to watch my videos, I mean, you never know that. And when I do play Magic the Gathering, I do prefer to play whatever the RCQ season is, which right now it is over. It is going to be standard for about 3 months or so, and coming up. So looking forward to that, because I do enjoy standard quite a bit. Let's take a look at the weather. It's warming up, but it ain't unbearable yet. Of course, most of the country would say this is cold. Weather for Ravensdale conditions are sunny with a temperature of 76 degrees. The wind is blowing from the west at 3 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 47%. So there you go. Weather for your friend, Major Riot. Let's take a look here. Still have 57 followers on Twitter. We're still at 371 followers on Twitch. We did go down one subscriber on YouTube. We're now at 670, but 670 is just like an outrageous number for somebody like me. It really, anything above 0 is crazy. So, of course, shouts all 57 followers on Twitter. Shouts all 371 followers on Twitch. Shouts all 670 subscribers on YouTube. Of course, a massive shout out to all 4 of my Twitch subscribers. It's going to be a little bit of their hard-earned money, very trying and dangerous times. I really appreciate it. It's going way above beyond the Call of Duty, obviously. Spend that money anywhere else make a lot more sense than here. I appreciate anybody who watches this live on Twitch or recorded on YouTube. But I've always got a particularly massive, robust, adult-style shout-out for those willing to contribute financially. Thank you so very, very much. So yeah, we're going to play more Golgari Midrange. Actually 3-0 in this league. Going to try and get that rare but powerful trophy. We'll see how that goes. Guaranteed to at least, get money back on this one. The deck performed really well yesterday. Just really nothing to complain about. It wasn't a perfect run for the deck. There were a couple games I lost where it really struggled. But the deck, Thrun, played against all blue decks, and Thrun was just a beast. Like, they just couldn't handle it. Of course, today is a little bit of a somber day. I don't know if you guys really know him, but I think most people know who he is. Ozzy Osbourne passed away today. Ozzy was a huge influence on my life when I was very young, a teenager, that kind of stuff. My parents enjoyed his music before I was born. So I got introduced to Ozzy at a very young age, particularly his stuff after he got out of Black Sabbath, because my parents aren't that old. My parents had me when they were pretty young. So most of the stuff I got to listen to growing up was from the 1980s. So by then he was on his own thing, like Blizzard of Oz, Diary of a Madman, Bark of the Moon. What was the 4th album? Was it just Shot in the Dark? Was that the name of the album? That was a song off the album. But Ozzy was really important to me, especially as a young teenager. I listened to his music and really connected with him. And I liked his show a lot, his antics. Bark of the Moon, I still consider to be the greatest song ever made. And I don't care what anyone else says. A lot of people don't even know what that song is anymore, which is a real tragedy. It's an insane song. I love the lyrics, love the intro, love the chorus, love the finale solo, and just amazing song. And I'm going to miss Ozzy. It's incredible he lived as long as he did for what he did to himself and how he treated himself and all that stuff. But, we're getting to the point where we're going to start losing people that are, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Those guys are old too. Someday we're going to get a sad message. Like when Ozzy was announced he died, I got a text message immediately from my mom, my wife, and my sister, because they knew how much I enjoyed Ozzy, and they're all fans of Ozzy too. So it's really sad, but he lived to be almost 77, which is about the average age of death for a man. So he made it all the way to probably longer than he should have, but I'm glad he was here as long as he did, and I'm glad that he got to have one last hurrah a few weeks ago. And, you know, speaking of old people getting old, man, I saw Axl Rose and James Hetfield, Slash. Those guys, when I was a kid, were like the young dudes still. They were a little bit older than my parents, but they were like the young guys. Like, I remember them being like, and they're younger than I am now. And to see them now as 60-something-year-old men is like, wow. I am getting old, even though they're a lot older than me. So anyways, that's enough of that. Probably a lot of people don't even know who the hell I'm talking about or what I'm talking about, but let's get right into Magic here. Let's see if I can't get the wins to continue. It'll be tough. It'll be challenging, but I'm up for it. Hope you all are too. What is today? Tuesday? Oh, one other thing, guys. A reminder, I will not be here tomorrow. I am very busy with work tomorrow, and I cannot make it tomorrow. But I will be here Thursday and Friday. So you guys can look forward to me for that. After that, I'm going on vacation. I will not be around. I'm taking my first vacation of the year, actual vacation, where it's like I'm, you know, going to go enjoy life. That you know, because most of the time when I take days off, like take like a 4-day weekend, that's to like do stuff around the house. Maybe I got one day in there where I'm going to celebrate some with my wife, go out to dinner with her or something like that. But this is actually just a straight up, you know, have fun for many days in a row. And I need that. And so I'm going to be gone for a week. And I'm probably taking an additional week off just to, you know, cleanse, spend extra time with wife and kids. And I'm trying to get a more work Magic life balance again. When I took a month off of making content for the most part. I think I did a couple challenges. Didn't go to any RCQs because there really wasn't any for me to go to. And I enjoyed that. I still played Magic like every day, but, you know, the kids would be running in here, you know, and they, you know, they could be doing kid stuff. And it was kind of nice, you know, just playing Magic without, you know, making content. Not that, again, I play Magic plenty, probably too much without making content too. I'm on Arena doing various drafts. And sometimes I even play leagues on MTGO without the camera on. But I plan on taking a couple weeks off. If I need to extend that, I will. But I will be back, because I do want to make sure that I'm staying on top of things with this deck after rotation with the new cards from Edge of Eternities, and see what other cards come into the deck that are currently out there but just aren't good enough because we figured out how to play this deck as well as we could, what we got. So it's exciting times. You know, a lot of these cards are rotating out. Right, we just go through them. Llanowar Wastes, Cut Down, Anoint Affliction, Gopher's Throat, Tear Asunder, Tranquil Frillback, Sheoldred the Apocalypse, Gix Command, Thrun the Breaker of Silence. Those are all gone next week. That's why I'm giving this thing like kind of a send-off, and hopefully it can treat me nice here. All right, let's get some music going for y'all. I know how much you guys need that. All right, there you go. All right, well, before I officially decide to go first, I just reveal my beverage today, and folks, it's a good one. I think it's the same one I had yesterday. There's just no way this can go wrong. What am I talking about here? I'm talking about a 12-ounce can of Mountain Dew Voltage. That's right, the Blue Dew. Blue Dew. This is the Jun flavor. I've told that story many times. We all know the official start of the video doesn't begin until I crack up my beverage, which is going to happen right now. If I can get it right now. Oh, there we go. Damn, that's good. Thank you, Detective Scott, for the sugary beverage sip redemption. And an extra sip for Ozzy. I wonder if Ozzy ever drank Mountain Dew. All right. Yes, I'm going to go first. Can't complain here. 1 second, guys. Okay, never mind. I think I took care of it. Alright. Probably more of this, either Jeskai Oculus. I mean, is it Oculus or is it Cauldron? Don't mind getting a preachercism on turn 2. Obliterating Bolt. Okay. How about a couple Dreadknights? Probably don't have Anger the Gods, which is not legal in this format, but pretty rough. Wow, what is happening here? That's a non-creature spell. Whenever you draw your 3rd card each turn, put a +1/+1 on this creature. Okay. Wow, more Dreadknights. Alright, let's just swing here for 6. Draw a card. Fill back. Cast another one. So the creature keeps the +1/+1s if I destroy that. I just don't have enough mana. Do what I want to do. But I'd love like Maelstrom Pulse, like. Okay. See if he lets this resolve. If he does, then I get to use all 3 abilities, basically. Because I was going to have to use 1. I don't have enough mana left over to cast Maelstrom Pulse as well. Destroy target enchantment. I think I like taking down Storm Chaser's Talent. Right, because it can probably bounce. And that's annoying. I could kill this. But I think this is fine. And exile. And then, yeah, aggressively swing. I mean, I'm assuming he's going to cast the instant here. So he's probably just going to block profitably and then trade. How much is this to equip? 2? It's on the bottom. Okay. Is it on the top? Did he completely miss on that one? Yeah, he missed on that one, but he got Storm Chaser's Challenge there. Not swing for 5. For some reason does not cast the Storm Chaser's talent. No, that's a good one. Yeah, I guess we'll go for this. Please don't have negate. I guess I can't make a Spell Pierce. For 3. Great. Not play a land yet. Okay. Swing for 3 here. Sure. Puts that on the bottom. Only during your turn you can activate that. Swing for 5. They take it. Now, what do I want to Maelstrom Pulse here? I want to Maelstrom Pulse this. Probably. They use 4 mana. They can get back. Like, stock up. And then, yeah, they can recast stock up with this. Think Vivi. Alright, we'll go with Vivi. Wow. Alright, well, they just return all that shit. But now they gotta play Vivi, stock up. Or, not stock up. Vivi. Okay, yeah, there's that. Okay. That extra blue for? Oh, another one. Great. How about another Gix command? Alright. Swamp. I mean, it's still pretty rough here for him. You'd have to block here, and then like have to throw one of these under the bus. All right. Okay. I think we want Duress for sure. Tear Asunder. Right, probably the end's not good enough here. Try Liliana, but I don't know. Do some Keen-Eyed Curators. Take out Sentinels. Get a couple of Anoints and a Mosswood. Right, something like that. Anoints are still pretty good, but we'll try this, see if I'm wrong. Definitely not keeping that. That's a bad one there. Another bad one. Gotta go to 5. Deck falling down here. Wow. Gotta keep here. I'm gonna put a Duress on the bottom. Oh my god. And I guess Gix command. Put it on top. Duress. Sure. Duress took a spell pierce. That's right on time to get a threat going. Rebel Salvo? Oh, they brought this in against Thrun. Look at that. Well, they can. They can't even do that anyways to Thrun. Target creature, yeah, they can't even, the Thrun can't be targeted. Look who just showed up. Gotta get another mana for that guy. So that ain't work against Thrun. Put on top. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Try to Maelstrom Pulse the Storm Chaser's talent, I think. Ugh. Yeah, I think I still want to do that. I mean, I could kill both these. Level this up. I mean, I guess they could try to bounce. I don't know if that was the right play or not. I think it might be the right play because they run a lot of 1-mana spells and those can get big fast. They take a ton of damage there, like 10. Yeah. Obliterating Bolt. Okay. Just need a land here for Thrun. That one will do. A lot of good spells here. Swinging for 5. Do it now. Okay. Sure. Target's opt. Okay. Yeah. Gonna Tear Asunder, the one that's on level 2 already. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should have taken out that one. Yeah, I probably should have taken out the one that's still on level 1. Alright. Swing for 5. Sheoldred. She'll draw the opt right now. Doesn't that's crazy. There you go. Remember, do not block with Sheoldred. They have Obliterating Bolt. Just probably won't even attack if they don't cast it. Like, just sit. Well, no, it's a sorcery, so it probably still will cast. I mean, attack. But definitely don't want to be blocking when they got that in hand. I guess, yeah, that's going on Sheoldred. Okay, it's still a block, right? I mean, still just block with that. Oh, okay. They just take care of it for me. I guess the idea is just to get this thing huge. But they can't really attack with it. Yeah, they do. I don't really understand that. I guess they're just gonna throw one of the creatures under the bus. They got one card left. Probably gotta hold this back for blocks for that. Okay then. Swing for 5. Wow. Okay. Gonna use Vivi. If I can survive here. Yep. Please don't have another one. Yes! Yes! They had nothing. Well, I don't know about nothing, but it wasn't an instant. Just need to go for the throat. Maelstrom Pulse. Gix Command. Probably just grab off, right? But they're not gonna swing. I just gotta remove that thing. Tear Asunder will work too. Lots of removal spells. Is this guy ever gonna target some? Target stock up. Makes sense. Oh, that's right. He can just do it because the pluses on it. Fuck. At least he has to do it in her main phase. I mean, because he can only do it as a sorcery. So, looks like Mishra's Foundry is going to be able to block. But if it does, that means Gix Command's off the table. Sorry, I wish I had lightning bolts. Well, now it's a problem. Guess I'm still not dead yet. They target itself with the obliterating bolt. Okay. They have another Torch the Tower. Fucking serious. Oh my god, dude. They had exacts. Exacts. Fucking exacts. I had a mole down to 5 for you to beat me. Fucker. Alright, just let's try it again. I guess I should kill that thing instead. Alright, hopefully Llanowar Elves doesn't die. We all hinge on this. Nope, dead. Fuck! Alright, saved. Potentially. So it just stays a 1/1? Okay. I'm sure they got Obliterating Bolt or something. I guess make them have it. Make them have, like, both. Every form of removal. Yeah. I mean, I guess that works. I can Tear Asunder that. Is that what I want to do? Tear Asunder this and swing and make a 1/1? Getting kind of silly. What they do with that? They put 1 card on top. Gonna try something real crazy here. I'm gonna try and block that, and before damage, remove the Unable to Speak and see if I can't kill someone with Death Touch. They'll never see it coming. Oh, I still got blocked. All right. Take that. Top deck Island. I also top deck something. he's just drawing lands. Opponent's flooding bad. That sucks. He should have played a Shivan Reef. However, that way I wouldn't know what's in his hand, and I'd be a little more cautious about firing this up. But since I know what's going on, just time to fire up a Restless Cottage here. Obviously eat the sleight of hand. Well, that's unfortunate. He flooded so bad. That's a major riot flooding there. Now he doesn't play a land, so it's like, huh, what's going on here? Do you just swing again, the same exact play? Make him have some again? I mean, I guess he could try to bounce. I think we just do it again. Like, what did you draw, you know? Show me what you got. Yeah. All right, you show me what he got. Swing for 5. All right, there we go. I mean, that's really unfortunate the opponent flooded so bad. It looked like he kept a hand that was just all about killing everything I got. It's a fine plan, but, you know, he's just it's just unfortunate for him that I have so many Maelstrom Pulses. Right? I didn't even bring the third one in. So, Thrun has looked good this entire league. Like, all I've done is play against blue decks. So, Thrun is just way overpowered. But the card that's been insane, and it's been insane since it came back in Foundations, is Maelstrom Pulse. It just kills everything. Like, just, it's dead unless it's a land. Thank you, Detective Scott, for the sugary beverage sip redemption. That was a little bit scary there for a second. I was struggling. I had to, you know, really had to sweat it there. Where I was like, man, is my deck going to collapse here? I mean, it almost got there game 2. I mulled to 5, going second, so basically it was mulled to 6. And then game 3 hinged on, can I find that third land? And luckily I did. Final boss time indeed. Can I get there? You know, like Dwayne Johnson. I saw that movie, Hobbs and Shaw, with Dwayne Johnson. You know, he was in a lot of the Fast and Furious movies, and so absurd, that movie. Just some of the weird jokes, and a lot of, like, homoeroticism in movies these days. You know, that movie's now like 6 years old, but some weird moments in that movie. Overall, it was fine. I mean, it's Fast and Furious without Vin Diesel, because Fast and Furious has almost nothing to do with cars anymore. Like, they just drive, they have cars in the movie. But remember when Fast and Furious was actually about, like, racing and, like, working on cars and stuff? Yeah, I'll keep. It's perfectly fine hand. Nothing wrong here. Prime time? This isn't modern. Uh-oh. Is this control or is this, like, domain? I'm okay against domain right now. I actually have, like, enchantment removal in hand. Looks like it might just be control. Well, only one way to find out. Throw out a Mosswood. You like the first 3, then they got dumb? Yeah, it's control. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Like, it's hard to believe what they become. Like, seriously. Like, I saw the first two when they were new movies back in, like, 2001, 2003. And, you know, they were all about the cars for the most part. And, I mean, just keep keeping things into the counter spells, I guess. You want to store championship? That's cool. I never know when store championships go down. Like, I need to start looking at that shit, but I just never know. So Liliana the Veil will be coming in. The question is, what do I do with this Tranquil Frillback? You know, is there anything to hit? Whether do I just cast it as like a 3-mana 3/3? Yeah, I'm getting all these. I need Seasoned Pyromancer to discard some of these. Or I really don't know. I think I just throw out Frillback as a creature. Do they have graveyard? Stuff like that one card's not around anymore. The one from Midnight Hunt. I just don't know. Do I just gain the 4 life? Generally, gaining life isn't important against control. So I'll just exile their graveyard. Make sure there's no shenanigans. Well, I have Tear Asunder. And that's what it'll be doing. Well, let's first just swing. Attack opponent. He immediately went to block because he thought I was attacking Elspeth. Then he saw it was him. He's like, oh, never mind. Fuck that. All right. Woo! Got rid of that Elspeth. This would be really challenging. Put one on top. I mean, this is true final boss here. Like, what the fuck? All right. Swing for 3. Sure. That's a lot of counter spells. Probably. What is it? Mosswood Dreadknight put in graveyard? No. Good one. They put this card on top, whatever this is. Might be the Overlord, like you're saying. Or it's nothing. Wandering Emperor is gone, right? I don't have to worry about that, right? Just swing for 2. Okay. Could have cast as a creature because there's less counter spells for creatures, I think. I think I shouldn't cast it that way then. Did use it like this? Yes. This demolition field in the graveyard and draws a card. Do it again, okay. Put Flood Farm Verge in and drew a card. I got rid of some lands. There it is. Okay, I got that under control. Kind of, sort of. I don't think there's any need to cast anything right now. Basic Swamp is Basic Swamp. Send them both. Okay. Probably get pretty tough now that I drew that swamp. I really need to put like another creature down. And just really keep the pressure on them. Yeah, I'll take 3. Well, there's another creature. Swing for 3. I mean, I really love using Anoint Affliction on that Restless Anchorage. Create a fish. Okay, I'll take 4. Ugh. That's rough. So you're just returning my elf only? Why? Well, yeah, you really don't want to return Mosswood. What the fuck? Right, yeah, I figured that out after they did it. Let's swing for 3 and see if he blocks it. No. Why would he do that? Probably just dead here. Yeah, I'm at 6. Well, Gix Command would still be okay here. How about just a land? Alright, just dead. Man, I think drawing that one land, the one land just really messed me up. All right, I know the Affliction is not very good here. Duress is good. Liliana the Veil is good. I like the Tear Asunder since we know they're playing the one guy, the Overlord. Cut downs probably can take him out. I just kind of want to take out a Llanowar Elf. The end's fine. I think I'll take out one Llanowar, one Sentinel. Even though the Sentinel's pretty good too, though. I don't know, we'll try this. Keen-Eyed Curator. Probably not. Yeah, we'll just go with this. Maybe I should bring in Nissa too, I don't know. Alright. Sure. See what's going on. Get Lost, Rides End. Well, does not appear that Preacher the Schism is going to be attacking today. It is much better to get hit with a Get Lost than a Ride's End. Because map tokens can help me out. Put an island in graveyard. At 2 Meticulous Archives. Okay. Alright, let's hope they don't have a Spell Pierce. Put Demolition Graveyard. Okay. Alright. Yeah, buddy. Liliana, get moving here. Get rid of that Llanowar Elves. Get rid of Island. I guess Get Lost can kill Liliana, but kind of whatever. Because I'll be able to get Preacher down. Weirdly, they do not use Get Lost here. I really don't want to get rid of the land. Now I have Thrun. They're going to counter the Preacher, but they just leave Lily? I don't really understand what's going on here. Land, so I can play it and cast Thrun if they're going to leave me with Lily. Alright, come on. Land. Like, basic forest. Llanowar Wastes, Mishra Foundry, anything except Blooming Marsh and Restless Cottage was going to be a land. Ow! Fuck. Well, you don't have to plus Lily, so I won't. You get a pass here. This should be very concerning to the opponent. I'll just pretend I forgot, right? Like, oh shit, fuck. Somebody would still plus Lily there and get rid of Restless Cottage. I really don't like getting rid of Restless Cottage because it is also a threat. Right? If it was Blooming Marsh, I'd feel better about it. Like, well, I guess I can get rid of this. They put one card on top. Okay. Well, I mean, they're gonna have to damage Lily here, or I guess get lost it, because it's gonna ultimate. Oh my god, what is going on? I'm just gonna minus it, I guess. Minus, you get rid of an insect. Wow. So Sheoldred is going to be toast. Or not. Did they get rid of this get lost or something? Like, what's happening here? Not bad. Yeah, just swing for 5. Okay. I guess I'll swing for 1. And then play another different Sheoldred. Plus Lily. Get rid of negate. Okay. Demolition Field. Jesus. Go 1, 2. Probably just. I guess we'll make them use Demolition Field. Get that stock up. Get a swamp. They'll take 2. Plus Lily. Nice. Made him get rid of a stock up. Put him at 9. Now things are going to get a lot more challenging just because the Overlord. Well, the Overlord comes down. Well, no, they can make a creature. Did the music stop? Yes. They can make a creature off the Fountain Port. Woo, that's a good one. All right, let's have some fun here. None in his graveyard. One was already exiled, I guess. Oh, that was the one on the field. He's got 3 Bezas, 2 Elspeths, 4 more No More Lies, another Ultima, 2 more stock ups, Restless Anchorage, 2 of these dragons. Okay. And I cannot fire up the Restless Cottage, so to swing for 5. You'd concede. I mean, he's got to play it out. I mean, you can't blame him, right? I'm way behind him on clock. Never know. I can find that Ultima. I guess. I mean, still in bad shape. I mean, do we just plus here? I think so. I don't know. Yeah, see? He's still got a shot. Gonna say no, but he's got to keep doing this every turn. He tries to put something out. Let's eat that. Stock up. I mean, now I can just ultimate Lily, I guess. All right. Liliana putting in serious fucking work. Nissa just too massive to try and bring in. Nissa's really good. I probably should bring it in. Take out 1 creature and bring it in. Alright. Trying to get here. Tries to immediately get... Yeah, for some reason they were really concerned about Sheoldred. Like, I don't know what their plan was. Like, I thought for sure, like, the whole idea of me playing Liliana was to take that Get Lost out and put Sheoldred, and then, you know, clear the way maybe for Sheoldred. But the opponent had different plans, and they just decided that they They probably straight up disrespected Lily. I mean, that's probably what happened there. They're like, ah, this card's old. You know, maybe they've never played against it or something. All right, it's a pretty sketchy hand here. But I think it's worth keeping. We're gonna find out. I probably should have mold. Yeah, I probably should have mold. I mean, just put out Mosswood. I know it's getting countered, but... Oh, it did not get countered? Holy shit, what the fuck? They must have Ride's End. Alright. Swing for 3. No. All right, now it's time to see if they got a counter spell. They don't. Yes. Yes, it's a basic swamp. That's an old trick you guys can use. If someone's going to exile your Mosswood Dreadknight, just kill it. Just go for the throat, it, cut it down, whatever you got to do. Just get rid of that shit. Oh, I wish I had Sheoldred out on the field. Draw 3, then discard a card. Okay. Discard Split Up. Huh, that's a pretty good one. Must have Ultima or something. Well, let's find out what they got. I guess just swing first. You know, make them use a spell on this if they want to. Take them to 17. See what's happening over there. Yeah, they have Ultima and Split Up, no more lies, 3 steps ahead, so... I mean, Lord. We can try to play around Split Up, right? That one's a 5-mana one. Get Lost is annoying because it can kill Restless Cottage. Split Up, man, I really don't know. I guess just take Split Up. Or maybe no. I could try, yeah. I could try to get pushed through. Push through creature. Man, I don't know. Man, this is a really good hand. Get Lost is I'm not taking. That's the worst card. No More Lies is just a counter. This is more than a counter, but it's still a counter. Split Up or Ultima. I think I like taking Split Up because Ultima costs this whole turn. Sure, we'll try that. That took me way too long. I need to be faster than that. Okay, that was a good draw because that's another threat they have to deal with. Just gotta keep attacking for 3 here. You gotta deal with it, man. Oh. What are they gonna do here? Draw 2 into discard. Discard Ultima. Trying to find a way to get Nissa out of the field. Yeah. All right. All right, no more lies. Okay. Ugh, that's not what I wanted. Alright, this is the turn we try it. Nice. Yeah. Oh. All right. Oh, they draw a card. That sucks. They had one less card than me. Just gotta find creatures now. That's all I gotta do. And not die, too. Can't find creatures. Not gonna be okay if I can't find creatures. Come on, deck. Give me one creature. Put on top. Don't even sacrifice to draw a card. Yeah, it's a creature. Pretty good one, honestly. Alright, pay it all. Well, I guess no, he doesn't have an enchantment. So just 2. Yeah, no enchantment. Exile, gain 4 life. He's got to get lost here again. Is he on the Veil, put in graveyard? No. No. Alright, gotta hope they don't have a counter spell here. Yeah, all I can do is make him sack a token. Terrible, but what I gotta do. Yep. Well, I'm not gonna get the 5-0, guys. Unless I get a Gix command, like, right now. No. Yeah. Destroy target enchantment, you gain 4 life. I'm at 2. Nope. Yeah, I can only get it back up to 5. Yeah, alright, well, I kept a kind of a shitty hand. Really tried my best, but just wasn't good enough. Yeah, I needed Gix command as my only out. Yeah. Make him think I got like a cut down or something. I'm gonna die by 1. I needed Aclazoth. Alright, well, let's look at these treasure chests. That's going to do it for me today, guys. These standard matches take forever. I don't know why they take so long. I've always noticed recently that standard, I think it's just because it takes a while to get, like, your shit rolling. You know, but that's going to do it for me. I got stuff I got to do today anyways, and I want to, like yesterday I had to play extra late just because I tried to play a third one, so. Oh, blue-white control takes me down, but they were close. I really thought that maybe I could get there. I think maybe if I had a better opening hand, still was a pretty competitive game. Needed Duresses. Needed Duress. Needed a lot. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. 5 treasure chests. Alright, let's open them. Let's see what we got going on. Got 20 points, appreciate that. We got Spectre of Morality. And the Balrog. Not from Street Fighter, but from Lord of the Rings. Alright. Spectre Morality, 3 double black, 3/3 Spectre with flying from Wilds of Eldraine. When this creature enters, you may exile 1 or more creature cards from your graveyard. When you do, each other creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards exiled this way. Not great, but not horrible. We got the Balrog, Durin's Bane. 5 black, 5, a black and a red for a legendary avatar demon, a 7/5 from Lord of the Rings. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each permanent sacrifice this turn. Haste. The Balrog can't be blocked up by legendary creatures. When the Balrog dies for target artifact or creature opponent controls. Pretty good flavor. I guess. Oh, you can't play this in Pioneer's Jund Sacrifice. That's right. Not allowed. All right, we got 5 points. Oh, we got a real classic card there. We got Homura Human Ascendant. It's one of these weird upside down cards from Kamigawa. Snapcaster Mage. Man, that would have been a great pull back in the day. And Transmogrify. All right. So here we have Homura Human Ascendant. 4 double red, legendary human monk, a 4/4 from Saber's Kamigawa. Homura can't block. When Homura dies, return to the battlefield flipped. And it becomes Homura's Essence, legendary enchantment. Creature you control get +2/+2 and have flying, and red. This creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It's not great, but it works, I guess. Old Snapcaster Mage. I got the original print, too. 1 and a blue, human wizard from Innistrad, a 2/1 with flash. When this creature enters, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback till end of turn. The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. I discarded this card so many times, the Inquisition of Kozilek and Thoughtseize. Like, as soon as I saw it, I just take it. It was just way too much value back in the day. Like, it was just like, no, get rid of that. Like, I swear to God, like, it must have made opponents discard this like over 1,000 times. Like, it's not even close. All right, Transmogrify. We all know this one probably too. 3 and a red, sorcery from Core 2021. Exile target creature. That creature controller reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card. That player puts that card onto the battlefield, then shuffles the rest of their library. Rest into their library. Not as good as Indomitable Creativity, because Indomitable Creativity you look at, or I can't remember, but it's not quite as good. It costs a little bit more. Indomitable Creativity, I think that Indomitable Creativity lets you have better deck building than this one. I don't remember. I'm never going to play Indomitable Creativity. Fuck that. I'll be playing it next week. No, I'm joking. What is that? 5 points, Moldaya? I don't remember this card at all. Some sort of furry action going on. Silk Lash Spider. Is there a spider that doesn't have reach? And Sliver Hide. Slivers are coming back. Thing could be increasing in value. All right. Moldaya Channelers. 1 double green elf druid shaman from Rise of Eldrazi, a 2/2. Play the top card of your library revealed. As long as the top card of your library is a creature card, this creature gets +3/+3. As long as the top card of your library is a land card, this creature gets tap, add 2 mana of any one color. Damn, this card's not bad. I don't remember this. Why don't I remember this? a 3 mana 5/5? Or a 3 mana, like, Super Dork? Like, what? Why don't I remember that card? All right, Silk Lash Spider. 3 double green Spider from 9th edition, a 2/7 with reach. Of course, it has to have reach. X double green. This creature deals X damage to each creature with flying. Huh, that's not bad. I mean, it's kind of expensive. It's a 2/7, so 5 mana is not horrible. It's not bad. And then Sliver Hive Land from M2015. Tap, make colors. Tap, add 1 mana of any colors from this mana. Only cast a Sliver spell. 5 and tap. Create a 1/1 color Sliver creature token. Activate only if you control a Sliver. These are the slivers. Were these the slivers that were like not sliver looking? You know what I'm talking about? They like redesigned slivers. They were horrible. All right, we got 5 more points. We got Concealed Courtyard, which everyone knows that. Enigmatic Incarnation. Why is that tough for me to say? These are all cards we all know and detest, besides Concealed Courtyard. And Hangerback Walker. It's been a while since I've seen Hangerback. I hate Hangerback. Such an annoying card. Sealed Courtyard, Kaladesh, enters tap unless you control 2 or fewer other lands. Tap it to make white or black. It's the Orzhov fast land. Enigmatic Incarnation. 2, a blue and a green enchantment from Theros Beyond Death. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another enchantment. If you do, search your library for a creature card with mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrifice enchantment's mana value. Put that card on the battlefield, then shuffle. This is Birthing Pod. It's Birthing Pod for enchantments, but really it's for creatures because all the creatures were enchantment creatures for the most part in the Theros Beyond Death. So, really annoying card. It's messed up in Pioneer. Hangerback Walker, double X. Artifact creature, construct from Magic Origins, a 0/0. This creature enters with X +1/+1 counters on it. When this creature dies, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying for each +1/+1 on this creature. 1 and tap with a +1/+1 on this creature. With very insane combo at one point, probably still exists, but people just don't do it anymore, with Arcbound Ravager. And you can combine that Arcbound Ravager with Walking Ballista. It was horrible. I hated it when it first showed up. Fucking Walking Ballista, I remember first showed up. People think that's a really old card. To me, it's still causing nightmares. Abandoned Pioneer. Last one here, another 5 points. We got Kopala, Warden of Waves. I don't remember this one either. Kopala. Linvala, Shield of Gate, something, Seagate, yeah. And Manichi. I don't remember this one either. Alright, let's see here. Kopala, Warden of Waves. Legendary Merfolk Wizard from Ixalan, 2/2. Spells your opponents cast that target a Merfolk you control cost 2 more to cast. That's kind of weird. Abilities your opponents activate that target a Merfolk you control cost 2 more to activate. It's kind of weird because it doesn't say, like, I guess you target it and then you have to pay the extra 2, but it doesn't counter it. It's not like Ward. So it goes back to their hand. I'm not really sure how that works. And then Linvala, Shield of Seagate. 1, a blue and a white, a legendary angel wizard from Zendikar Rising. Has flying, 3/3. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, if you have a full party, choose target non-land permanent opponent controls. Until your next turn, it can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be evacuated. Sacrifice Linvala. Choose hexproof or indestructible. Creature you control gain that ability until end of turn. I remember this card being played, but for that ability, I've never seen Party ever used. Even in draft of Zendikar Rising, nobody used the Party. The only way Party had a shot was if you could use Mutavault, right? Because you'd activate Mutavault to all creature types. You've got Party, but Wizards were just said, no, that's not how we designed it. Fuck that. And then Party had 0 chance of ever being used. Manichi, the Fevered Dream. I like the name, Fevered Dream. 2 and a red for a legendary spirit, a 1/2 from Betrayers of Kamigawa. 1 and a red, switch each creature's power and toughness until end of turn. Pretty fun card, really. I don't remember this card Like, it seems familiar, but maybe I'm thinking of a different card that does something similar. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for me today. Only 2 matches, because these matches take forever, and I got some I got to take care of that I don't want to delay today. Overall, the deck felt really good. I mean, this may be, you know, for the final week of most of these cards, it feels awesome. Really enjoying it. Love playing this deck. Love getting out of Modern and just playing with cards that feel like how Magic should be, you know? None of this power crap fucking bullshit. I mean, it's always going to be power creep, but not like exponential power creep. Like, just, you know, enough to keep you interested in the next set. Thrun has been huge. Could really use Thrun in that 3rd game. Maelstrom Pulse was great this league. It always is. Those have been the real standouts. So today we get to say goodbye to another card. I'm going to say goodbye to, well, I mean, we're going to keep playing it, but Tranquil Frillback has been great. Really one of the few decent cards from Marsh Machine Aftermath. There's like 4 cards from that set that saw play. The most obvious one is Nissa, and then there was the one that Humans was trying to play, and then this Frillback. There might be a couple others. But anyways, had a good time today, guys. Wish I could have gotten the 5-0, but could not get there. Fell short against blue-white control, which, if I'm going to lose to a deck, it's probably going to be that one, right? To just grind me out. So let's do some shouts here. Shouts to Detective Scott Gunsey, the MTG bot, and the Nightbot for keeping me company. Really appreciate that, guys. If you did watch this on Twitch, please consider following. Watch this on YouTube. Please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up. You can also follow me on Twitter for reasons unknown. Like I said, I will not be here tomorrow, but I will be here on Thursday. And I'll probably go a little bit late on that one. Maybe. And we will see how things proceed with this deck. Like I said, I've been really impressed by it, really enjoying it. I'm really going to miss some of these cards, but you know, with every ending is a new beginning. So we'll see how things go. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Everyone be safe out there. Eat some good food, drink some good beverages, spend time with your loved ones. A lot more important than hanging out with me. Hope to see you all here on Thursday, Thirsty Thursday, at 4 p.m. Pacific time. All right, everybody. Peace!